Let me pose the last question to all witnesses. Again, Ms. Carr, I must apologize profusely. We are trying to be inclusive, and here I find that our interpretation issues are getting in the way of that. I sincerely apologize. I'd like to probe on the question of eligibility, and so far we've talked about income as a threshold for eligibility and disability as a threshold. I'd like to explore the issue of assets. How will the government deal with assets, let's say home ownership? Is there anything in the bill that gives you direction as to how this onion will be peeled?
I don't believe there's anything in the bill right now that addresses the issue around assets and the value that Canadians have in terms of home ownership or savings, et cetera, and how that would be factored in. I think, again, that's why the regulations period will allow us to have some discussions with government on that very important issue, among others, even considering, how we're going to define populations that will benefit from this and support more Canadians with disabilities to be able to do that. So I take your point, Madam Chair, that I don't see anything clearly stipulated right now that speaks to that issue.
Ms. Eaton?
Yeah, we heartily believe that the program should be income tested and not means tested. Mm-hmm. That income should be the determination, and that people should not be dipping into their assets, especially as we age. Mm-hmm. We need those assets to support us, especially with the cost of housing being so high. There are models such as the Hansen Trust that was set up for people with disability, so that you could get the benefit of a lump sum of funds, which would not mean that your disability benefits would be clawed back. So there are models in legislation that the federal government have put together through Hansen Trust, for example, that could be a model for this work.
Thank you so much. I want to thank all our witnesses, not just for your presence here today, but the excellent and important work you do in the community. You have enriched our understanding of the bill considerably and given us perspectives that will be valuable in our consideration of